completely standard from the side of SK Telecom. And the Lee Sin that we kind of alluded to will be the pick. So pretty standard things on both sides, but Kongdoo need to hit some pretty specific windows. It's one of these siege comps with Shen, which can be kind of difficult to execute. But they have Tom Catcher, melee support who can put down wards. However, if SKT get ahead in the mid game, you see no way back for Kongdoo Monster.
Yeah.
That should be a worry because SKT, second strongest early game team, only behind KT Rolster in terms of early game goal difference at 15. With Kongdoo showing so much of their draft early, they got very comfortable matchups as well.
Yep. Prophet going to be looking to have another MVP performance here on that Nautilus, going deathless.
Peanut set up to succeed as well. Achilles, he's got instant cast CC in both lanes. So a lot of happy hunting grounds to gank, unless Punch can really get on top of the jungle matchup in the early game.
And Faker, of course, again, so comfortable on this rise. Just going to be looking to add a couple more percentages onto that overall win rate for his career, as well as bang with this Ezreal. So should be exciting to see some flashy moves from him. Arcane shifting up into the face of the enemy, because SKT, they can pretty much play with reckless abandon here in this game.
1-3-1 looking super formidable. SK Telecom always super formidable. First place versus 10th. Sometimes it looks like it on the Rift, sometimes it doesn't. Kongdoo gave KT Rolster a run for their money. Can they do it today with SK Telecom T1?
Yeah, push them into late game. That's what Kongdoo, at the very least, has to be looking for. Let's go ahead and dive right into game number 1. And probably not miss too many of those minions. Just get denied a couple, which will just keep Prophet very barely ahead. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, though, Wolf getting jumped on. Root comes through from the Deadly Flourish. Flash forward from Soul looking for the kill, and he's going to come up with it. Finds it, but Bang answers for one as he takes out Punch. Now looking for Cougar. Pops the Grey Health Shield. Peanut wrapping around. Can they close the distance? The answer is going to be no. No level 6 yet for the Rengar. Faker. No flash. Knocked back in by Edge. Follow up. Punch now going to try to turn things on to Peanut. Kicks him in. He goes down. Edge finds the kill, and Faker's got a Realm Warp out, but Roach is there to pick him up. Taunts him in. Faker, that movement speed from the Scuttle Crab, running up to those open arms of Prophet to get safe, but what a pickup by Kongdoo Monster.
Well, I thought that might be some respect for Punch. His Lee Sin mechanics have always been pretty clean.
And Everate, Punch maybe looking for a kick here on the Faker. Lands the Sonic Wave. Does he want to go in for this one? The answer's going to be yes. He gets kicked in. He gets annihilated. Faker goes down. Stand united to keep Punch alive under the turret. Prophet cannot arrive in time.
Barely enough for
Faker
the push.
In a bad spot. Wraparound coming in from Cougar and Punch. He's just going to try to duel this one out, but just doesn't have the answer, or the damage to answer this. He goes down. Punch claims his first kill. Cougar goes forward with the Abyssal Voyage. Faker just in the bottom lane trying to split as best as he can, but the team, his team, is dying up at the top lane. Prophet goes down. Kongdoo put another kill on the board. Can they find an objective 4? It looks like the answer is going to be no. They have to back off. They have to stop Faker from pushing towards that tier 2.
And they can't be judicious with his teleport, because if it doesn't work, like we say, they will be overwhelmed with globals. Peanut again.
Peanut getting rooted. Sonic Wave comes out. He's locked down, but Punch is going to get popped up by the Stranglethorns. Plants chipping away at him, but Roach has to stand united to try to keep him alive. Now pushing forward. Prophet comes around the side, gets the dredge line in, pops up Soul with the depth charge. The Jin may just go down, and he does. Faker takes him out, arriving with the Realm Warp, and SKT out of nowhere pick up 2 kills. But SKT just still sticking around, have that Sheen, doing a lot of work as the turret's about to fall. Roach goes in for the taunt, but made him pay for it with his life. The dodge zone plus the Devour is enough to keep him alive. Edge now starting to poke in from the back. Nice shock blast on the Peanut. He's got a blast cone, but nowhere really to ride it out. So likely just going to have to run up and maybe try to just give the solo kill over to Edge, but they're going to hand this one off to Soul. There's nothing he can do to stop this, so the Jin finds one in the end, but SK Telecom get the inner turret.
Yeah, retreating in multiple different ways. They want Wolf.
They came in for with the teleport, looking for Wolf. They lock him down. Sonic Wave connects. They find another kill. Now pings are coming out. Peanut's dead for 25 more seconds. Kongdoo, they're going to pull the trigger on the Baron.
That was risky overstay from SKT. It took so long. All the respawns had come through that Baron will be the ultimate punishment, but Soul's already caught.
Faker and Prophet find Soul. They take out the Jin. Tree Shot Barrage coming through.
Ezreal's coming too.
Vision on the Baron. Ezreal arriving. Kongdoo Monster getting chunked quite low. Faker going to get exhausted off the bat by Cougar, but he goes down. Can't tank up anymore for his team. Baron goes over to Punch as he smites it out, but can they exit with their lives? Roach goes over the wall. Punch does as well, but the Mystic Shot and the Overload follow through, and Faker finds a double kill.
Is almost completely gone, even with the injection of the Baron. And now Prophet and Faker are going to have some fun with Roach, but there's reinforcements
Missile
from
Voyage
Kongdoo.
coming through Googer. The only one arriving, Soul's on the backside, chunking away
Bang's
at
here
Prophet
too.
where he can, but Bang is wrapping around from the back. See what he can get done. Curtain Call opened up. They're looking for Prophet. Googer just body blocking the missing shots, trying to keep this Jhin safe, but Bang is just forcing them back in, and Roach on the other side of things, all on his lonesome, gets taken out. Devour comes through. Soul eats a missing shot to the face. He goes down. 3 kills picked up for SK Telecom. Realm Warp says hello, Punch. He goes away. Prophet finds the killing blow, and SK Telecom have suddenly blown this game wide open. Edge the only one limping back to the base.
Welcome to the mid to late game.
Should a fight break out, which seems like an inevitability. Punch going into the back, tries to get the kick on the Faker, but Faker goes into the zone. He flashes away to the other side. Now the Lee Sin just can't find anything. Massive knockup from the depth charge, swept through with the True Shot Barrage, and Roach will be the first one to fall.
They're going deep.
Drill to Hunt as Peanut goes in. Here they go with that Realm Warp. They lock down Edge. They take him out. Soul getting devoured by Googer, but it's just such a non-effort. He goes down. They'll both fall. Faker finds the double kill, and now SK Telecom can continue breaking the base, if not just winning the game here.
Yeah, scrappy stuff from SKT. They didn't fully commit. Bang didn't take the Realm Warp, so they actually lacked damage to kill people fast enough. But the minion wave comes. It's all a moot point in the end. Kongdoo had a very nice first 15 to 20 minutes. Then 20 minutes hit, and this is the result, Achilles.
Yep, much more exciting game than you might have thought. Kongdoo did look quite good to start things off, but SK Telecom is still SK Telecom. You give them an inch, they take 10 miles, and they'll take game 1, 28 minutes on the clock.
No Ari. Sad times. Ari has a lane matchup against Rise, so...
Yep, they'll just go with this.
Well, it's standard Achilles, too standard. But Ori and Nautilus was the duo that led to the 4000 ELO shockwave from none other than Faker in the series against KT Rolster that I called an equalizer.
They had the Nami on top of that.
That's
so
true.
Having the tidal wave plus the depth charge was really good for SKT, but the depth charge was the big one that set it up. So we'll see if they can find a moment like that here again. Though it probably won't be quite as insane as the first time that we saw it, given that SK Telecom will more than likely be ahead from the get-go here.
Pushing lane in the top lane for Nautilus, same matchup that we just saw. Nautilus versus the Shen. This time it's the Graves for Peanut. Let's have one game on it. That was only shown 4 junglers this season, which may come to cost him if we see some more jungle bans in future rounds, and it is an advantageous matchup for Faker, but not necessarily early, and Edge has been good on the rise.
Still going up against Faker, arduous task. No matter what the matchup, going to be very reliant on Punch. Try to get ahead on that Rengar. Get those ganks in, lock down the Orianna, and grow a lead from there. Kongdoo did a decent job of it in game number 1. Whether or not they can do it here in game 2, yet to be seen. Now Kongdoo Monster brings Secret to the board. We'll see if that changes things for them.
Uphill battle, Achilles. Battling for pride in many ways, Kongdoo Monster and SK Telecom roll on to that match against Afrika.
Yep, that they do. Let's see if SKT can go ahead and close this out easy peasy, give us an early night, or if Kongdoo can defy all the odds. Let's get on to the rip for game number 2. They come up with getting a flash away from Punch as well as that Stand United. Now Peanut going in aggressive. Maybe looking for a kill. Collateral damage is still available.
He wants it.
In. He'll be able to get it. There we go. First blood on the board for Peanut. Flash forward from Edge now. Trying to trade it back. Will get it. Says thank you for the buff transfer. Unfortunately, lost that first blood though.
Well, Peanut did what he would do in solo queue, but my cost is in bot lane.
All right, hello. Bang. Jumping forward into Secret's face. Comes up with a kill of his own. So all of a sudden, the cap has been taken off the bottle of action. It's just spilling forth.
And Peanut could have accepted the blue buff steal and helped Orianna in the laning phase, but ends up trading, giving the kill credit over to Rise and the blue buff, kind of undoing the dive.
They're gonna go for the dive. Yep, Wolf is tethering him down. Bang comes up with another kill. Meanwhile, we got a solo kill from Faker in mid.
Faker was like, nice. And then like a minute later, he got the blue buff. Mad Life told us about the 5-second rule. Faker's gotten better. It's a minute rule now.
Backing up. Doesn't have too much further on it to get that nice burst of gold. So if he does want the Trinity Force, it'll help him complete that item.
Edge.
Though, wrap around from
He
the
doesn't have
back.
a turret.
Locks down Edge. Doesn't have Ghost or Flash. And he'll just go down. Or we'll pop Ghost there, but...
He will be first choice, but...
Oh,
well...
Punch getting dragged in from the Shockwave. Faker hounding him down, just hammering away through that Stand United shield. He's able to pop it on his own as an Orianna.
Although maybe it will be neither team.
Peanut goes out the back of the pit with the collateral damage. Roach is all on his lonesome in the back here.
Realm Warp.
Here, throw the hunt coming through. Realm Warp as well joining, but SKT are able to kite back, and goodbye Secret just gets popped by Faker immediately. Takes him out. Peanut trying to stay alive. The shields from the Karma doing wonders for him. And Kongdoo Monster will get picked off one by one. Edge flashing out. Doesn't matter. Double kill still goes over to Bang. SKT find 4. Roach, the only one to make it out with his life. And they're just like, yeah, back to the Rift Herald.
One rotation of spells, popping the Zyra. Zyra with a Ruby Crystal and a Sightstone. Faker with Morellonomicon and is on his way to what you'd imagine will be a Death Cap, but maybe just a Ludens to do even more early game damage than I realized.
I know, we don't have to say anything. Faker getting jumped on, 1v3. They will be able to take him out. He can't get Secret this time around, but they're trading a kill onto Faker for turrets. In the top lane, the inner goes down.
Well, it took 3 members, but they got Faker.
Oh, Bang says, I will avenge you. Jumps forward with the Arcane Shift, trying to hunt down Punch, but doesn't have that Iceborne Gauntlet, just the red buff to try to slow him up. Jukes out on the Deadly Flourish.
Big re-engage.
Shots will be coming through. He's going to get taunted up. He'll go down, actually. So, bit overzealous by him, but Prophet yet again just murders Soul on the back line.
It's like, I'm opening up in the back line, and then he's dead.
I'm young.
I don't even know if he had time for pleasantries. Probably a very rude entrance by our Korean standards. I kind of wanted the ball to, like, leave to wherever the Realm Warp went.
Like, you would think that would be interesting, but you would think that he would have waited for the bear to be started. Look, I mean,
Kongdoo Monster
double
had a pretty
drag.
informed idea this was happening, but nothing they could do. Bang pulling back from kills. Peanut pulling back for kills in most cases.
I mean, honestly, this could kind of be seen as a flip-off to KT Rolster. Like, you don't play this cleanly against lower opposition. Secret gets destroyed. And SK Telecom will just start dismantling the base.
See some people heading for the doors, getting ready for the SKT fan meet, probably.
Gotta go get in line for that. It's gonna take probably a couple hours to get through that line.
Well, they might miss the biggest comeback in League of Legends regular season history.
Yeah, this is where they're waiting. The game
It's time for the last stand, Achilles. That's the ult popped. Here we go.
All right, thrilling hunt coming through from Punch. Roach sitting up in the front line. Wolf gonna get the tether down. Takes a bit of damage from that Rengar, but now the Nexus is exposed. Curtain Call opening up, says, aha, I'm in the fountain this time, Prophet. Can't stop me now. But Prophet, here's your Prophet, doesn't care. SKT just gonna be looking for the Nexus. A couple more hits will do it. Edge getting dragged back in by the Shockwave, will go down. As Peanut gets the killing blow. Roach, nothing he can do. GA gets popped. And this is gonna be SK Telecom winning the game 2-0 in about 31 minutes. You can see headsets are off. They click on the Nexus. And they close it out as anticipated.